That's where you take them to lunch, you take them to dinner, you spend weekends together, you do day trips, your wives become friends, your kids are playing together, to the point where you have figured out by now whether he has a vulnerability. And a vulnerability can mean a lot of different things. Maybe he just really, really loves his kids. That can be a vulnerability, because then that allows me to say, I see how much you love your kids. I know you want your kids to go to the best schools. I can literally get your kid into Harvard. And I'll pay for it too, by the way. And he says, well, what do you want in exchange? Well, I want the plans to that new Russian tank. I'd really like to get a peek at it. Another vulnerability would be, maybe the guy's wife has cancer, but you can get her into the Mayo Clinic where she can get the best cancer treatment on the planet. Maybe the guy's a drinker or a gambler, even better, and he's always short of money because he's maybe embezzling a little bit from the embassy. 95% of recruitments are made for the money. So you've got to develop that target to the point where he comes to believe that you are his best friend, to the point where you know in your heart he's willing to commit espionage for you. The resources at the CIA are virtually unlimited. In exchange, though, the information has to be incredible, let's say, but you have access to the location of the leader of Al-Qaeda, and we're able to break down the door and grab the guy. There's a reward for you of between $10 and $25 million that we will pay in cash, in gold, in diamonds, in land, any way you want to receive it. But the budget is going to be there if the information's good. Heard from a source, a group of members of a terrorist cell were meeting for coffee in the same coffee house. Every single day, 10 o'clock, they'd go for coffee, which is a terrible thing to do by way of tradecraft, right? We started going there at 9:30 in the morning. So sure enough, 10 o'clock, they came in, 4 or 5 of them, and one of them turned and looked at me. I did that for a week. I started the second week. Every day, 9:30, I'm sitting there with my Arabic newspaper. And this time one of them nodded at me. So I nodded back to him. And then one day, he came in by himself. And he sits down, and we start talking. And I ask him, how's his family? Oh, he said, my wife is in Cairo with my son and my daughter, and I've never met my son. He really was a family man.